Amid growing international concern over attacks and discrimination against Hindus in Bangladesh, U.S. Democratic lawmaker Tom Suozzi has spoken out strongly against what he called discrimination and violence against Hindus in Bangladesh, calling it unacceptable and a human rights violation, drawing parallels with the treatment of other religious minorities around the world. He said violence against any community, whether Hindus, Muslims or Christians, cannot be justified. The U.S. lawmaker said he has written to the U.S. Secretary of State seeking a detailed report on the situation and stressed that the United States must make it clear that it will not support or ignore such violations. Let's first listen into the exclusive conversation.
I'm really opposed to any kind of violence, discrimination, human rights abuses against any minority group, whether it's Hindus being discriminated against in Bangladesh, or it's Uyghur Muslims being discriminated against by the Chinese Communist Party, or even Christians who saw some recent mistreatment in India. I think that human rights violations, just based upon my experience as an American citizen who's enjoyed our great democracy and fighting for human rights for so many years, I think any kind of discrimination against religious minorities is wrong. And so the discrimination against the Hindus that we've heard reports of recently, and I've asked the Secretary of State for a report on this, in Bangladesh is wrong. And we have to show the people that we're not going to support that type of activity.
All right, so you heard what the lawmaker had to say, that irrespective of the community that an individual belongs to, such violence is unacceptable. Let's go across to Sanjay Chaudhary. What is that exclusive reaction, in which he's also saying that is written to the Secretary of the State and has sought a detailed report on the situation?
Yes, Tom Suozzi is one of the 5 congressmen who had written to Mohammad Yunus saying, why can't you allow the Awami League to take part in the elections? Now he says he's very concerned about the attacks on minorities, principally after the attack and the lynching of Dipu Chandra Das in Bangladesh. And he believes that this is unacceptable and something immediately should be done about it. Because if this goes on, things will get worse and worse. And he speaks very strongly about discrimination against the minorities in Bangladesh.
So the message is loud and clear coming in from his side that, this is not acceptable, that this is not justified. And when such a stand is taken, what does that mean for Bangladesh? Because earlier, remember, we saw how the killing of Hadi was condemned through an official statement put out.
Yes, of course. The whole point is that there is no reason to link anything with the attacks on minorities, because 8% of Bangladesh are minorities, 8-9%. That's roughly 15 million people, because the population of Bangladesh is roughly Germany and France combined. So you have 15 million people in Bangladesh. They are Bangladeshi citizens, they are Hindus. And if you are not ensuring peace and security for them, then it becomes a problem, which is why Tom Suozzi has really spoken out. And he himself has many constituents in his constituency in New York who are of different religions. Many are Hindus, many are Muslims, many are Christians, many are Buddhists. So he feels very strongly about it.
Right, and he also told you that we have to show the people that we're not going to support this. So he understands the kind of message that goes out. Moving on now.